Hello, and welcome to the Quick Flick Critic Reviews and Interviews. I'm your host, John SMISTAD, and these are my takes on films both new and not so, spanning a wide range of genres and tastes, plus conversations with some of the coolest people in indie entertainment. Now, let us rock with this one, shall we? My guests today on the Quick Flick Critic Reviews and Interviews are the people behind a new documentary called The Mighty Oaks. Filmmaker Brendan Harty and producer Brad Ledwith. The film is on its face about a high school lacrosse team in California. But what it's really about is the human spirit and the indomitable power of the human spirit. And there are those who will say, well, dude, that sounds trite and shock-worn and corny. So what? That ultimately is what this film is about. And I'm going to let the director actually tell us, in his own words, what his film is about, The Mighty Oaks. Brendan, tell us what inspired you to do this documentary, and tell us what the story is about.
Well, what inspired me was being introduced to Brad, really. First and foremost, his enthusiasm for the project, for what he started in Morgan Hill, was hard to believe when he first told me. But then when I got to meet him, meet parents, meet the kids, and kind of the coach, Gavin, and see what the community was all about and learn more about the backstory, I'm like, oh, like this is a real thing. There really is. There's a scene in the film where you can hear me go, wait, are you guys all in this picture? It was the picture of them, and they were all about 9 or 10 years old, and they're all like, yeah, we're all in this picture. And from there, I knew it was authentic. This was going to be right, wrong, win or lose. This would be an authentic, original story to tell, and you don't get to see many stories about high school sports like this. So that was sort of the inspiration. And then what it's about, it's, on its face, we spend a season with a high school lacrosse team and learn about the program. But, you dig a little deeper, and it's about the kids, about the human interest stories, about the history, and about the community, and what it takes to sort of take something, from just the kernel of an idea to being the powerful program that it was.
Yeah, and you did a hell of a job in accomplishing that and bringing that to the audience. And speaking, Brad, of bringing this project to the audience, as producer, you're obviously instrumental in bringing the Mighty Oaks to us as viewers. What drew you to this documentary, The Mighty Oaks, as a producer of the film, Brad?
It's a great question, John. I think for me, it always became what I did in Morgan Hill is being done across all these communities across the United States. People are volunteering to coach teams, to manage teams, to get other volunteers to rake the fields, to set up the goals, to have the team parties. And I just felt like it was such a unique story, but it was something that's never told. And so you get to uncover a lot of the backstory of, the sport of lacrosse, but it truly is a sport that creates an opportunity for us to see the emotions, the trials and tribulations, the coming of age story of these kids. And the community of Morgan Hill is so special to me because I built my family there. I have a business there. I have all these friends who I've met through sports and lacrosse.
Do you guys have lacrosse as a sport in your high school, when you were high school kids?
Well, this guy's an East Coaster, so it's a little different.
Okay, that's a different deal.
For me, growing up in San Diego, didn't know anything about lacrosse. And so to me, putting these kids in a sport that I didn't know anything about, it was exciting to see the passion. They wanted to practice. And being a sports person, and I've told Brendan this many times, if you are like sports, you're going to love this movie. If you know anything about lacrosse, you're going to think it wins an Oscar. But to me, I think about all of the sports we all like. It's the contact of football, it's the accuracy of baseball, it's the hand-eye coordination of hockey, it's the fitness level of soccer, and it's also, you know, moving without the ball of basketball. So all the sports we love in together in one game. It's, you know, it's North America's oldest game.
When and where can people see the Mighty Oaks, guys?
December 9th. Well, you can pre-order it right now on Apple, Amazon Prime, YouTube. Yeah, so if you're streaming it, you should be able to find it.
Tremendous, man. Filmmaker, Brendan Harty. Producer, Brad Ledwith. The documentary is The Mighty Oaks. Gentlemen, thanks very much for being on the Quick Flick Critic reviews and interviews, and all the best with The Mighty Oaks. More than a worthy effort, my friends.
Thank you so much, John.
Yeah.
Appreciate the help and we want everybody to watch it, buy it, see it, share it. It's a great sport.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Quick Flick Critic reviews and interviews. Now I ask that you please subscribe and be notified of my continuous new episode announcements. As always, make it a great day and make it count. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh.